Hi, I'm Russ Rayholm, and I want to tell you a little story. I was so lucky to experience this. Back in 1972, I went to visit my two cousins. I have a couple cousins. They went to Lake Superior State College. And while I was visiting them, I had my little camera with me, and I thought, I'm going to go to the Sioux Locks, right there in Sault Ste. Marie. So I went to the Sioux Locks, and I saw this ship coming through the gate over there, and I started taking a video of it. And it came in, and they secured the boat, the ship, and the water went down, and the gate opened, and the ship went out. And I got a video of the ship leaving, and one of the crewmates waving to me. Well, that was in 72. Okay. The ship sank in 1975. Up in Gaylord, Michigan, I was singing at the Holiday Inn, and in 76, and Gorden Lightfoot wrote this song. And anyways, it was amazing because 15 years later, I played that song. 15 years later, I was showing my kids in my little trailer. I had a little trailer at the time. And I was showing my kids the video, and I saw the word Fitz on the side. And I went, whoa. And I looked, it was the Edmund Fitzgerald. Of all the ships going through the Sioux Locks, I happened to get that one. So this song means a lot to me, anyways. Gorden Lightfoot. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Lake, it is said, never gives up the dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and the captain well seasoned, and concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms. When they left the mill, they loaded for Cleveland. Later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they were feeling? Wind in the wire made a telltale sound as the waves broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, was the winds of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the witch of November come slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When summertime came, the old cook came on deck, said, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. At 7 p.m., the main hatchway gave in, said, fellas, it's been good to know you. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew were in peril. Later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Woo! How horrible. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they had made Whitefish Bay had they put 15 more miles behind her. may have capsized, they may have got deep, they may have took on water, but all that remained were the faces and the names of the wives, the sons, and the daughters. Lake Huron flows from Superior, it seems, in the ruins of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams, and the isles and bays of a sportsman. Farther below, Lake Ontario, Cape Gillenwood, McCleary can send her. And as the iron boats go, as the Marin songs go, with the gales of November, remember. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed at the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bells chimed to a man 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. 29 times, wow. And the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they called Gitchigumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy.